right?
What
So it's
don't you like about that specifically, though, Woody? Like, do you think it is it that it's making light of Gaza?
I don't want to rebuild Gaza. I don't want to participate in the Israeli war. And by joking that we can turn it into a shining beacon of democracy and joy and a resort, that's the first step to seriously talking about making it a shining beacon and a resort, when I would rather just stop.
So what do you not want to do, though?
I agree
You don't
with you.
want to send the military in, and you don't want to clean up their mess?
Don't want to pay for
Yeah,
it. Don't want to be involved.
I don't
Okay.
know why this is an American problem. And the problem is
It's
everybody's
American
stuck here.
opportunity.
If
is
there
what
was
I'm
like a
hearing.
good guy and a
But it
bad
shouldn't
guy,
be, though.
and this like
But
good
it
guy needed our help to stay alive, to prevent their children from being stolen and raped, then I might, all right, well, maybe America should lend its powerful hand in innocence. This is Israel beating up on a third world country. They're fine without us.
But no. My thought process here is like they've already beaten them up, and they're not going to stop. Like they're going to find a reason to keep going. The Trump's idea is get them all out of there. Remove
Some of these rubble pieces are far too large. More missiles.
Dude, like he keeps saying that, and they can say that, but when they were doing that hostage exchange, Hamas immediately comes out with like clean matching uniforms on everybody, and like RPGs, missiles, fucking trucks, and Humvees, and like tons of young guys with machine guns. That was a bad look for them. They should have came out ragtag. The Israeli population saw that and were like, oh shit, maybe we didn't win already. Maybe we haven't been beating them into the ground. That just rekindled that whole thing. They're going to fire it back up again. What Trump
Did they ever stop?
Yeah, there's a current ceasefire.
I think there's a ceasefire
for a while now.
I don't know how.
I thought it was broken already. But who
No,
knows?
it's been a
I don't know.
ceasefire for a while now. There's ongoing prisoner exchanges, and then there's our prisoners look hungry. It's like, you raped our prisoners with dogs.
Bunch of he said, she said. Just like totally minimizing it.
A bunch of he barked.
No, what
Bit of
Trump
a
is saying
kerfuffle.
is that all those people need to be moved out of there, and now you're going to have a big construction site and a rich part of the world where there's going to be investment opportunities for real estate. He's looking at it like that, not as a nation builder or as a peacemaker, but as a real estate tycoon. He's like, people laugh. It could be the Riviera of the Middle East. And so like when I see that at AI there of all those, hotels and casinos and nightclub stuff, it's like, that's what they would like to do. I wish they would do that. Fuck that place and fuck those people.
I'd sooner build on a sandbar. More stable than Gaza.
So you're just all in on the vacation angle.
I'm all in on the vacation angle. Look, look. There's no way that place is ever going to be a pleasant place for a Palestinian to live. And
but look at. I mean, Auschwitz came back. Japan was rebuilt after the bombings. Like, it can be rebuilt.
Yeah, but that's
people,
the Germans
right?
and the Japanese. Those are two got our shit together, hardworking kind of motherfucking people. The Palestinians, on the other hand,
Vietnam,
not so much.
You try and get Germans to not build
I see
something.
a lot of
They're
donkey
itching for it.
carts. I see a lot
but
of street
America paid
shitting,
for it though.
and I see a lot of water tanks instead of plumbing. With the Japanese and the Germans, I see a lot of creating new engineering techniques and technocracies. Like those are two very different situations. The Palestinians are over there in shitland in a big pile of wreckage.
Yeah, but
right?
they
Like,
weren't.
they're not going to invent a new
Palestine
light
was
bulb
not
over there.
like that before. Look at
Well,
Palestine. Look at Palestine from the 70s. Like, it was like
Was
a
it good?
normal.
I know Iran was.
It was like a normal city, and people walking around like normal.
I actually don't know about Palestine in the 70s.
I mean,
I know you see
70s
those
I don't want to get
videos,
into it because I don't need that type of
1970s
trouble in my life.
You see those
1970s
memes of,
Detroit
like,
was
Iran.
popping, I bet, but
Huh?
times change, Look, what's happened has happened. They dropped millions of tons of bombs on that place. They killed all those people. They blew it up. It's not going back. And I just don't envision a future where there are Palestinian people happy and like doing well in Palestine. Do you? Can you imagine a make-believe scenario where that happens? Where in 10 years, there are Palestinian businessmen saying, things were hard 10 years ago, but these days, my falafel stand. I'm expanding.
The table
It just doesn't feel right to me. I'm sorry.
Israel's not
he puts one chair down. I will be able to send my children to not school.
Yeah, they're 10 years away from having those guys with the tricky ice creams where they give you ice cream and then they pull it out of the cone and they put it back and they flip it.
Oh, the
Dude,
great ice cream vendor.
I don't like being made fun of. I don't like the ice cream people. I wouldn't like that.
Well, it's more like it's not making funny. It's more like a magician act. And I did see a funny clip once of some fat guy who cracked the code where every time they'd give him a cone, he'd just start eating the cone by itself. And so then
without the stuff in it?
Yeah. So we had to keep giving him new stuff and putting a new cone in his hand. He's just ruining half a dozen cones. This guy does his little trick.
I had in my head, just squish it with your hand. Before long, he'll just want you to stop.
You're ruining his merchandise. He's like, come on, this is supposed to be fun for everyone.